I guess YouTube realized that that people start looking their direction, which they should have been looking in their direction for years when it comes to certain content, hate speech. Long as during the Bush, the last 2 years of the Bush years, the Obama years, and the first year and a half of the Trump years, they was cool with certain imagery being put out. And there's still a lot of imagery and commentaries on YouTube that are hateful, one-sided, dangerous, demeaning. Now, there was a time where I and others reported actual hate speech, questionable imagery. I never false flagged the person's channel, never trolled them because I'm like, they have a right to speak. There are things that I don't agree with, and I just don't tune them out. But if something is actually talking about doing harm to somebody, we have to report. Because I'm like, YouTube knows what's going on. But see, when YouTube saw all those views, and it's advertising dollars that it can sell, and they was perfectly content with it. But with all these school shootings, workplace shootings, these hate groups are increasing, and you have certain people in these political parties or these groups that are yelling out. Now they're going to say we gotta do like Facebook. We gotta deny. Now I've made tons of videos, and other YouTube content creators have made YouTube videos, have created channels, had our channels attacked, false flag, you name it. People even monetized their channels and had money, lost money. And every time you adhere to their guidelines, they move the goalposts. But the thing is, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, HuffPost, whatever these websites, whatever channels you go to, whatever sites you go to, they seem to have different rules for those who identify as black versus everybody else. See, the problem is they didn't think that we were going to be smart enough to use social media to communicate with each other or send messages with each other. See, as long as me and you talking about nonsense, promoting questionable imagery and saying questionable things about each other, they love those type of commentaries, those videos. People love the fact that World Star. I'm not knocking World Star. I used to be critical of it. It has a right to exist. I don't go there and watch their videos anymore. Because at some point as an adult, you got to say, I want to see actual news. If I want to hear somebody's opinion, I want that opinion be in fact. I tell anybody, if you think I'm wrong, you have the right to go back and do your own research or don't listen to my commentaries. Not one time have I promoted any violence on my channel. I've stated that there are things we had to do as a black community. We had to look in the mirror. And people don't like the idea of hearing black people, especially black men, hold a mirror to our people and say, look, we can do better. We need to deal with those in our community who do not want to do right. But at the same time, those who outside the community should not be able to come in and do what the hell they want. People don't like that. I was one of the first people, well, actually, yeah, I was at one point called out the cat call video. I told you guys, I said, don't you find it odd that in New York, of all places, where everybody know about catcalling, this has been made for mockery in cartoons, comic books, TV shows, movies, documentaries, you name it. Television late night skits about the construction workers and them catcalling women and everything. Matter of fact, it's an episode of Different Strokes. If you watch the later seasons when the father got married to the Maggie character, Dixie Carter version of Maggie, when even the opening clips, they show Dixie Carter when she got her thumbs out like she's flirting with the guys, giving Mr. Drummond tips on how to be like one of the guys. And the first thing he said, "Hey, chicky baby." Everybody knows that show was pretty set in New York, but shot in California. Everybody knew about it. Even before I hit puberty, I knew about catcalling. So when I saw the video and I saw the nice looking woman, and I'm not gonna lie, walking, they made sure they showed up her body type. And I said, I see if they're gonna go with this. I said, please don't let it be a brother. Please don't let it be. And it was a brother. Now everybody's like, oh, it's weird. He's walking behind her, and nobody else. He didn't say not a thing to her. We don't know if he's walking in the same direction. We don't know if he was security. We don't know if they paid him. And then I said, okay, wait a minute. They in New York. Where are the other guys at? Why is it sitting only brothers? And none of the brothers say anything derogatory. They say, good morning, how you doing? Beautiful day. That's all they said. You had straight women, white and black, mostly white. You had gay white women, straight white and gay men be critical of it and say it's scary. Go back and type in Central Park. The cat call video. Watch all the talking heads how they address it. When Melissa Harris Perry had her show, go back and listen to how she addressed it. And I'm scratching my head. I'm like, wait a minute. They want to actually go after, because at one point there was a bunch of women saying it need to be a criminal offense to be able to say anything. So now I can't. So I'm a guy and I see a attractive woman and I say good morning, or if I attempt to try to talk to her, not disrespect her, talk to her, that's a bad move. I put the video up on YouTube pointing that out. Guess what? That was hate speech. I'm scratching my head. I'm like, how can that hate speech? Pointing out something that's obvious. But yet we turn on TV, people spread lies about us all day. The no snitching thing. They made like that's the entire black community. On a handful of idiots, a handful of idiot rappers was promoting that stuff. When they was doing the knockout video, the knockout game, I remember me and even other YouTubers that we don't agree with saying, you know those old clips from like 10, 15 years ago, y'all. And you quickly didn't hear nothing else about it. You know why? Because there was black folks on social media that was out there calling this stuff out. Everybody thought that the black community leans to the left. You have a lot of black men and black women said, no, we don't lean to the left like that. And when those videos get taken down real quick or get flagged or restricted. Why? Because you want people to believe that we believe and lean to something we don't lean. I've been saying it for years. They do not want us on social media. And I'm telling you, when that Trayvon Martin thing started, it got national and worldwide attention, it was because black people was on social media. See, they think that all we know is people in our neighborhood. We have family members that live in other cities and other parts of the globe. I got family all over the globe. And the thing is, whether we talk to each other on a regular basis, we still sit there, hey, uncle, hey, cuz, hey, aunt, hey, nephew. Hey, third, fourth, fifth cousin I haven't seen in years. Hey, this was going on here. And then there are people who will come to my channel and say, I'm not from Chicago. On the news, they say, like, no, that's not the whole story. For years, I kept telling y'all Chicago got a special kind of racism. Oh, it's no different than no, you don't understand. In the last 2 years, I kid you not, I think somebody must have been watching my commentaries, because me and a fellow YouTuber had a conversation about this, about our channels are being monitored. Because a lot of the topics that we talk about in black YouTube, all of a sudden the white YouTube channels that got a little bit more fame than us, they talking about the same, using our talking points. I told y'all Tom Arnold came over and watched one of my videos and went to my Twitter and tried to tell me I was thinking I had the wrong thought process. He said, well, Bev Johnson's a black woman, so Cosby must have done it for a black woman. I'm like, When he couldn't answer back. He didn't say nothing else. When that black woman, what's her name, Crystal Waters, was trying to argue on my channel, my old channel years ago, I could check her. When I told y'all about Roseanne for years before that thing was out, I said, Roseanne's racist, yo. People like, how you know? I said, guys, go. I didn't want to tell everybody how you can tell a racist, because when we have a tendency to do it in our community, let the left know what your right hand is doing, instead of going back, I said, power observation. Go back and watch her shows. In her TV show, she telling you what she believe in. She telling you how she get down. And what happened was when people found out, I blame Ambien. She blamed everything else. One of my fellow YouTubers did a video saying Harvey was right. Harvey called him before everybody else did. And I usually do it. That's why sometimes I do that thing, I told you so thing. Yeah, I be trying to be funny, but I be dead serious. Like I told y'all about the whole Emmett Till thing before it came out. The old girl lied. I said y'all ain't getting the whole story. I said it wasn't just the white guys participated. It was some black guys that killed Emmett Till. Nobody wants to talk about these things. They want to dumb the black community down. Not just the black community, people in general. There are a lot of white folk that get misinformation. You'd be surprised. You hear the stuff that if you sit down and watch some of these TV shows with them, like when the late night shows go out there and X them on the street, what do you know about this? And they actually say the dumbest of things. You're like, wow. How many stories have you heard where black kids are getting scholarships to these universities? Not on sports, educational scholarships. Every now and then they talk about it, or they start questioning the motives. And then when you share, like people say, well, why are you sharing your story? Because I want people to understand, I've been to that. I had some experience with those things. Like Dr. Umar Johnson talking about how they put our children on these drugs at a young age. I remember being in a school where I was doing well, and they were like, well, he must be cheating. There must be something wrong with him. They send you to a doctor and try to talk to your parents and put you on. I'm like, I ain't taking nothing. I'm not crazy. I'm not stupid. I thought this was what I was supposed to do. And so when you share that story, somebody that may be sitting in California like, wait a minute, I had the same experience. I remember I had at least 20 people leave a comment saying, hey, I had the same experience. There may be some white folk that come to my channel and say, look, I'm a white guy. I'm a white lady. I don't know what it's like to be black, but I do understand where you're coming from. And that's spooks them. But that old boy got caught beginning of last year filming that stuff over there in that suicide forest. They gave him a slap on the wrist. They didn't take his channels away from him. They recently started going after stuff because too many damn shootings and stuff, this hate speech. So they said, let's go ahead and find the black equivalent. So that's why they went after Farrakhan. Now they YouTube and went at it again. We're going after hate groups. So now anything we say, and you have to be very careful what you say and what you write, is going to be deemed a hate speech. Like me, I know it's going to sound crazy. I wish they didn't take Alex Jones and them off YouTube. Let me tell you why. Those of us who know how to speak up for ourselves can easily sit there and say, you know what, there are channels out here where people are giving misinformation. What you need to do is go to a library. And I'm not saying the libraries are all right, but you need to go to the library, pick a newspaper, look at your news, get out and intermingle with people, or just observe. And I guarantee you, people like Alex Jones, these other people like Bill O'Reilly and Sean Hannity and them, you'll realize they've been lying. They've been manipulating particular people. Those are rich people that want to stay in power. They don't give a damn about y'all. But they got y'all thinking that the black community hates y'all, or the black community's kept you for something. When the economy started to tank in 07, 08, who were they blaming over at Fox? Black folk or poor blacks on public assistance. But when you come to find out that there were white folk milking the game, how many of y'all actually vote? They didn't get discouraged a generation of blacks to believe that their vote don't count. I had told y'all during the election, I said some of these videos, this propaganda, even if they came out and said it was Russia, I said, don't y'all see these videos are fake? Don't y'all see what they trying to do? Like when everybody talk about Hillary Clinton, I'm like, all of a sudden y'all mad at Hillary Clinton. I said, y'all didn't bring none of this up when she was running against Obama. Y'all didn't bring this up when she was running for Senate. But as soon as she's running for president, all of a sudden y'all talk about, she said this. Yeah, she said it. Yeah, she said it back in the 90s when you should have been angry. Those of us who are in our early 40s, those of us who was able to vote during the Clinton first term or second term, we dropped the ball by not getting out there calling out the Clintons. And those of us who did, we were attacked. Now we like freaking prophets. So y'all wait 20-something years to get, and I told y'all, I said, if you vote Donald Trump in, this is going to happen. Oh, no, I'd rather have Donald Trump. Now, y'all, we got to do something. Now people become apathetic. These are the things I've talked about on my channel. I never advocated violence towards anybody. I said that we have to be able to defend ourselves. People shouldn't be able to come in our community and do whatever the hell they want willy-nilly. I watch the news. They talk about gun violence. You know when the gangbangers are dead, you know when there's random shootings, or you know that somebody's doing it just for shits and giggles. And to make it so bad, the powers that be that run these news companies, these networks, they know what they're doing. Ask yourself, why did NBC partner with any of the black newspapers or companies like Ebony and them to say we're going to partnership with this to do the news? But they partner with Telemundo and them. They got their own network. Why are they doing that? Why is they saying going to Asia partner up with them, but they ignoring blacks? Like because they don't want us. Everybody makes money off us. Everybody get profit off us. And the idea that a young black man, a young black woman, or somebody younger than us is out here talking about news events or things that bother us or we observe. Like me, I can sit back and watch all types of news programs. I can talk about all things. But because I am a black man, I'm going to focus more on my community. When I talk about the violence in our community, it hurts to know that across the country, this stuff has been done on purpose. Like people say, don't live in the past. You know why they say don't do that? They don't want you to catch how they do things. Like I keep telling y'all, when they went after the Panther Party, that was a psychological thing. And they said now you didn't took their ability to want to defend themselves away. Now we can go in and manipulate them. Okay, we can go in there and tell the women their men are not protectors or providers. Because you ain't got rid of most of the dudes. And then the ones who are, they too black. How many TV shows and movies they like, you always talking about the white man? How many sisters we seen on TV? You always talking about racism. Then when something happened, like, where the black man at? Wait a minute, you didn't neutralize us. So when brothers like myself come along and talk about these things, y'all look at us like, hey man, can you, like people say, man, hey man, can you get in contact with me? No. I don't do that no more. Because I'm not gonna be the one out there leading the charge or the one to get the attacks. And I've been burnt before trying to do that too. So I said I'd do it different. I said, let's all get out here and say we can motivate. You call the newspapers and tell them, like, look, hey, I'm a sub on YouTube or Facebook, and I noticed that when we put up commentaries or things or videos talking about what everybody else talking about, they're blocked or they flagged or they're removed. Why is that? When we talk about the violence in our community, say, well, I mean, like, I give you a perfect example. Like, why don't we do town halls in a black community? They won't do a town hall in our community because they're afraid that they're going to be a brother or sister like myself or yourself is not going to want to play ball with the pastors in your city council or alderman, what do you call them? Everybody else can have a town hall, but we got to let a pastor do our speaking. I don't mean no harm. I don't go to church like that. Go sing your Kirk Franklin music and all that stuff. I don't. We gave y'all 30 years and y'all still say the same old. Look, when we sit back and they say you're trying to blame black men for election of Donald Trump, I'm like, wait a minute, how did black people put Donald Trump in? They put Donald Trump in office. 67% of Caucasian women did that. But people don't want to talk about that because it's out there in your public spirit. All you got to do is go to whatever search engine and they tell you what the percentage was. Black women are going to save us, going to do this, and then soon sisters have to get all these people in there. Now they tell them about, oh, we don't need sisters over the women's movement no more, or that movement. Tamika Mallory and them started. Y'all using it, and me and other black male YouTubers warned y'all being used. We warned y'all about the whole Cosby thing. Now y'all starting to see it. People don't want black people out here having a conversation where we use our intelligence. They want us to be emotional. They want us to be unfocused. They want us to be backbiting with each other. They don't want us to communicate. And they know now everybody communicate through social media. If they can control, this is why they're policing people's social media. Black folk ain't the one out here pushing that hate speech, but they need to find a black equivalent. Now, at best, you can find a black person that's angry or over emotional, but you won't find the equivalent of a black hate group. There's no such thing. This is why some black folks are taking them back about the whole Farrakhan thing. But you notice Mr. Farrakhan said, don't you guys work? Because there have been people who have been going back looking at some of his speeches, and they don't realize you're having the opposite effect. Got people like, wait a minute, black folks saying this? They doing that? Where at? Because y'all don't promote anything that we do. Look how y'all been talking about Jussie Smollett. The stuff happened in January. We're not in the June. We in the summertime. Y'all won't let it go. The whole thing with R. Kelly, one sided, but everybody else in Hollywood, y'all just ignore. See, I've said it before. Y'all smell blood in the waters when it comes from black folk. Y'all don't stop till y'all get every last little piece of us. Even in death. Look how y'all going after Dr. King. And we not supposed to talk about. I could see if I was advocating violence, if I was lying. And I've said in multiple videos, I say, if you think I'm lying, go do your own research. I implore you to go, encourage you, please go do your own research. You'd be surprised how many people do not watch the news or pick up a newspaper. They go to the internet, read a little paragraph off, and think they got their news. They even said some people get their news off Facebook. Some people don't even know these channels are bogus. Like I see on Facebook, somebody brought by Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman been dead, what, 9 years? I mean, think about Gary Coleman been dead going on what, 9 years? 9 years. I have people tell me, what's your opinion is? And I tell them, but these are my opinions. But I said, I can guarantee you, when you go look it up, you'll see that I'm on point. There are people want me to do videos about, I don't have a good grasp of that. And what I do, I better stay away from it just from now till I get all my facts. YouTube, Facebook, and all these other social media sites, what it is, they do not want black voices on there. And I keep hearing brothers and sisters, let's form our own company. That's nice and all, but you still gotta compete against these big boys. They're gonna kick you off their platform, and you're gonna go try and start your own, knowing that we're not getting a bunch of support from our own. That's just what it is. And then you know the trolls from those platforms gonna follow you over. Just like I had created a Black Junction account. I kid you not. The trolls that's following me over, they came right over there. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not even on YouTube. This person just obsessed with me. And thank God Black Junction said, you know what, we're gonna block this. Why am I and other blacks such a threat to you? And let me say this again. This is not all white people. There are people who, just like you and I, who don't want to see us succeed. They wallow in their own damn misery. But I know when these internal attacks come from YouTube. This is from YouTube now. And YouTube has been slick enough to send people off to come to harass people. And I keep telling people, I'm not going anywhere. I have you make millions, if not billions of dollars. Now you're going to say, oh, you got to go. No. If I got to go, that means all your advertising dollars got to go. That means KFC, McDonald's, Ford, Chevy, local, all of them. They're going to pull their accounts from you. I'm like, okay, you cool with a company using us to make all this money. You cool with a company pushing all that hate stuff, all these shit. Now all of a sudden, they ain't seen the light. But instead of going after actual people to promote hate, you just lump them all of us into the group and just hoping that it fixes itself. No. And a lot of this come back because you don't have black faces at these actual, I ain't talking about somebody that look like us and think like them, but I'm talking about actual people who have experience. That's what they need helping run these companies. There have been black YouTube channels that have been gamer channels that got taken down over crap. And I see the white channels stay up, and I'm like, they break all kinds of YouTube guidelines and rules. And then these companies are buying up other companies, so they got a monopoly out there. They need to break these companies up. I did a video about them using the word drugs versus opioids. I'm talking about why how is that controversial? What it is, they don't want us on, they don't not want a certain group of people on social media, period. But YouTube need to tread lightly, Google, because you can't get a class action lawsuit. Don't think that we ain't recording these things. Don't think that we ain't communicating with each other. You'd be surprised who knows who. They already had a lawsuit from Willie D, and I forget the sister name right now, escape me. We all, and I'm telling you, we all can do that, because all they gotta do is get 25 people to come in and say, hey, I remember when I was on YouTube, because I remember I started YouTube. YouTube has gone under so many changes, but Google, these corporations, let me tell y'all something. A lot of these Caucasian men and women, or these people who want to be identified as Caucasian, y'all playing a dangerous game. Like when they was whining about Alex Jones, I was laughing my ass off. I said, y'all sit out here and y'all parenting, y'all screw people over, y'all attack people now, because I believe in freedom of speech. I ain't always got to agree with it, but I believe you have a right to say what you're going to say, as long as you ain't lying and I have promoting hate or violence. You can sit there all day and say you don't like me, but and you have a right to say that. That's your opinion, but you don't lie and say I did something I didn't do. I mean, there are Ku Klux Klan videos out here on YouTube. Neo-Nazis. And I'm sitting like, wait a minute, how do they not see this? But they see the small YouTube channel. I can see if I was getting 20 million a hit, and I can understand people being nervous saying, wait a minute, is he saying the exact things that are truthful? Before I put a video up, I make sure I know the facts. This is why I use my experiences, my observation. I'm like, look, I remember 1989 when the Central Park did this. I remember how it was affecting the community around me, and we wasn't even in the same state. Or I remember this TV show, this movie, how I felt at that time. The problem is y'all don't want black people, especially black men, to be speaking. Y'all want to go play the stereotypical, and you get to the baby daddy, mom and daddy type shtick. Remember, YouTube was showing videos of little black girls engaging in sexual position. Remember when those videos popped up? The bust down, Hush with the bust down. Girl, remember that, you folks? Old girl had the jacket, the SpongeBob. It was on YouTube for a few days till her family member complained. Do you remember the little girl that got caught getting oral sex about boys? That was on YouTube till the dad complained. YouTube has a history, and that history can be used against it. So I advise you, those of you at YouTube, to stop playing around with our channels. You guys create a climate where you encourage people to come on your platform. You made all this money. Now you want a certain group of people off of it. I'm not out here promoting hate speech. A lot of us are talking about things that bother us or things that we observe. See, what it is that everybody want to be able to have something to say but us. See, y'all like them we constantly getting picked on. I've seen people channels get taken down for nothing. And I'm like, I don't agree with that person, but why did channel get taken down? Even the people that were trolling me, I didn't go say go take their channels down. Because if you're an adult, you sit there and say, well, I can speak for myself, or I can just ignore and let it be what it's going to be. But you guys are trying to push black voices off social media. And that's what it is. Because it's not just YouTube, but YouTube and Facebook, they the big boys. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, you name it, all of them. They want to push us off on it so we have no voice. Everybody else want a voice, but everybody make money off us. Everybody get off on attacking us and mocking us and disrespecting us, and they don't want to interrupt it. They want us to believe the worst and the most negative aspects of our lives. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to go along with that. I'm not going to sit there and say, hey, I'm going to let you get away with doing this to me or my people. If I ever came into some money, I would take the money and invest in my own media company. I ain't gonna lie. That's what you supposed to get nervous. I don't do commentaries every day. When I do it, do it because it's something that's bugging me or something that needs to be addressed that I don't think is being addressed. You mad because I'm talking about missing children? When I called out the hypocrisy about the Me Too movement, I'm like, why the Me Too movement ain't mad at Allison Mack? She was helping bring women to this dude where he can brainwash them to having sex and branding them. No outrage. But y'all went after an Elliot blind man and made him like he was the worst of the worst. Y'all have gone back and relitigated something that was done 10, 20 years ago with R. Kelly. But everybody else, y'all ignore it, and people don't want us calling out their hypocrisy. See what it is? We're supposed to be dumb. Black folks supposed to be dumb. Black men special. See, if I'm not out there cursing every minute or making a threat, these stereotypical gestures, I'm a threat. I'm not trying to take them from you. All I'm saying is, why can't we have the same thing? Why is it that you guys want to dance like us, cook like us, dress like us, everything like us, but then turn around and say we're the worst of the worst? We have feelings just like everybody else do. We have passion and desires like everybody else. But see, you've been told that we're not human, so you don't respect our humanity. But when something happens to you, you want us to cry right along with you. And when we don't, y'all get an attitude. Y'all talk about freedom of speech and stuff, but when black folks talk about it, how dare you say something about freedom of speech? When Colin Kaepernick and them took a knee, y'all got mad. And y'all let Donald Trump, a man who never served in the military, who ducked serving in Vietnam, to know these son of a bitches, they need to be fired. Get them out of here. Wait a minute, because Colin said, I can't honestly stand up and sing a song that's actually a song about slavery and put my hand over my heart knowing that my brothers and sisters are being shot dead around the country. But then when the shooting happened in one of y'all communities, the country put a flag at half staff, play the sad music, people on TV. Like, wait a minute. So this shootings get your sympathy, but this shooting don't. This shooting is justified, but that one isn't. Anytime I hear about a human being losing their lives over violent acts or something stupid, my heart bleeds. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm starting to get kind of cold, stone-hearted when it comes down to certain incidents. The problem is you do not want us to control our images. You want to be able to control our image. For a while, y'all was getting a kick out of the black men versus black women debate. But with me and other brothers, I said, I ain't participating in that crap. I know better. I know our history. People used to get mad at me, Hart, won't you? I'm like, I'm not engaged in that behavior. I will not turn around and participate in something that further divide our people. Some people thought, oh, he gotta be put on act. He just can't be this. He just can't be. No, I'm sorry. I know our history. I know our experiences. I know my observations. I'm not gonna sit here and say all black women is, all black men is. I'm not gonna do that jaw jack. A lot of the problems we have come from people outside of our community. We done let black celebrities who've been raised a certain way or been chosen go out and speak for us. They don't speak for us. D.L. Hughley don't speak for me. Charles Barkley, Don Lemon, none of them cats, they don't speak for me. Those guys on TV make a certain amount of money. They've been told what to say. Oprah Winfrey, Gayle King, they being told what to say. Look what they did to poor Michael just a few months ago. Man been dead for 10 years this month, and y'all decided let's make him a villain again. He can't defend himself this time. And when black folks start pushing back against Oprah Winfrey, white folks start, and that's what they wanted. They wanted that, and Oprah, she hateration. Oprah started going on those shows where she felt comfortable. See, that type of black person y'all like, the ones that go on TV. You like the Charlamagne the Gods and Wendy Williams. Those are the ones, yeah, Hannibal Burr. Those are the ones that get pet on their head. Good pets. Then when you get tired and throw them back to the community, they come running back. Your brother and sister, no, I don't want to hear it then. Tamron Hall, I give you an example. Tamron Hall, when she threw Reverend Wright under the bus when she first started working at MSNBC, I said, it may not happen today, it may not happen, it may take 5, 10, 20 years, but Karma gonna come back and kiss on the rear. When NBC decided they wanted Megyn Kelly, told Tamron thank you, but no thank you, Tamron thought that she was gonna be snapped up by some other network. CBS didn't call for her. ABC didn't call for her. CNN didn't call for her. Fox didn't call for her. She doing a talk show this year, but it's in syndication. Syndication ain't like it was back in the day. She got to compete against Maury. They're gonna put her against shows like Steve Wilkos and Maury. It's supposed to be through ABC, but it ain't gonna. But ABC ain't making no room for it. They made room for James. What's his name? What's the old girl used to be on the Today Show? I can't think of her name right now. Katie Couric. They even made room for the Chew. They said they ain't telling the local stations, hey, we're gonna make room for Tamron Hall. They give another show to see if it works. If that show don't work, Tamron Hall, I'll be back working at some local television market somewhere. Hey, aren't you Tamron? Because it happens. But see, those are the people who Karma. Roland Martin, you went out there and did their dirty work. Look what they did. Look what they get to you, Roland. See, you just stay true. Now all of a sudden you see everyday brothers and sisters out here like myself. I had doing YouTube, all these commentaries and giving messages on social media. Now y'all gonna get in the game because y'all have access. Y'all always had access instead of y'all saying we can do our own thing. We didn't agree with Roland Martin, but we watched this TV One because that was the only place where you got news. Cause I had stopped watching MSNBC. Even though I couldn't take Roland's smug ass, I still watched it. Even though I didn't agree with his panel, I still watched it because it was news being told from our perspective. People who were experts that people act like they don't exist in our community. They was on there. They wasn't bought and paid for like the cats over at MSNBC or CBS or whatever network. But that's when these people on social media say, wait a minute, they're not looking at the cable networks anymore. The black people not watching CNN, MSNBC like that. What are they going? Oh, they're going on YouTube and watching such channel now. They're watching this person's channel. They can't enunciate, or they mispronounce words, or they don't have the great graphics that we have. But we talk about topics that concern them, things that we notice in our community. So as I say this to those of you who are YouTube and Facebook and whatever, y'all gonna keep messing around. You're gonna get a class action lawsuit. And a lot of these companies that advertise with them, you're gonna be brought up onto. You're gonna say you encourage, you gave them money to facilitate this.